I told my husband to choose between his man-baby son and me. If he didn't choose me, I'd leave him so quick. I have been married to Dave for a few years now. Dave was married to his ex-wife for a long time until she cheated on him with one of her coworkers. My husband was left traumatized and refused to trust any women when Dave met me. It was like sparks flew. We fell in love instantly, but we tried to take it slow because Dave had a son named Avery, 19, with his ex-wife. Avery has always been hostile towards me and blamed me for his parents' divorce. He's a little delusional because his father didn't meet me until 3 years later. I love kids, so when I found out Dave had a kid, I was overjoyed. I wanted to be his super stepmom, so I made him a gift basket for my first time meeting him. Let's just say that the first time didn't go well. At first, Avery was extremely kind to me, probably because he didn't know who Dave was. That was until his father said I was his girlfriend and he freaked on me. I've never heard a child scream that loud before. I wasn't prepared for Avery's temper tantrums at his grown age. I have tried my best to spend time with Avery, and I've been respectful of all the boundaries he set with me. Avery still hates me. It was fine with me, as long as he didn't treat me like shit because he hates me. Well, Avery started treating me like crap when he found out his dad was marrying me. He threw a fit, saying his dad needed his permission before marrying me, and that he wouldn't come to the wedding. His dad and I let it slide, and sat down with Avery and Diana to try and figure out why he was upset. It didn't work, and Avery refused to see us until the wedding. At Dave and I's wedding, Avery objected to us being married in front of everyone, and asked to make a speech in front of everyone later in the night. In his speech, he told everyone what a horrible person I was, and that I was responsible for his parents' divorce, and that I was a dirty homewrecker. Dave drove Avery back to Diana's, but the damage was done, and several wedding guests assumed Avery was telling the truth. My wedding night was ruined because of this, and a good part of my family refuses to speak to me despite me explaining to them that this was not the case. Avery has continued to treat me like crap since then. He got mad at me once, so he dropped my cat off at a shelter 2 towns over, and refused to tell me where he was until he'd been put down. I wanted to keep my wedding dress after the wedding, and he tore it to shreds. Just 2 examples, I'll give more if anyone wants them. Finally, Wednesday, Dave and I had Avery over for dinner because Avery actually wanted to come. Long story short, when I went to get dessert and Dave wasn't there, Avery confronted me in the kitchen and began screaming at me and told me that I was a horrible person, as well as some other not so nice things. Dave eventually came in, Avery left, and I got angry. I told Dave that I was tired of his son constantly attacking me and treating me like crap because of something he knows didn't happen, and that I'd put up with his bull for the last 6 years. I told him that he had to make a choice between me and Avery, because I wasn't putting up with Avery's crap any longer, and if it was a requirement of being married to Dave, I'd be filing for divorce. Dave told me it wasn't fair to make him make this decision, and I told him it might not have been fair, but it wasn't fair of him to let his son harass and attack me for years.